Hi, welcome to Your Homeopathy. Today, I'm very happy and excited to welcome Charvi. Charvi, hi, welcome to Your Homeopathy.
Hi, I'm Charvika. I'm from New Jersey. I'm a senior in high school. I do archery and art, and
Really?
also, yeah,
Okay,
I actually accomplished a lot in high school according to like archery.
okay,
I made on to the USAT team for
really?
both under 21, under 18.
Okay, so you're competing at national level?
Yeah,
Okay,
national level. I
so
went
you're competing
to,
national level archery along with doing your high school?
yes, yeah.
Okay,
I went to one international competition,
okay,
and that was a really great experience.
okay,
I didn't really win anything there, but I did place fourth.
okay.
So it
So it's
was across the entirety of South America.
okay.
So it was like really cool experience.
That's very amazing. Okay, and I believe you're also in National Honor Society
Yeah, I am a National Honor Society. I was an honor student and made on the principals list every single year.
every
So
single year. Wow,
yeah,
that's amazing.
yeah.
Along with doing national level archery. So is the archery done from school?
No, it's outside of school. I do an organization called Archery Academy,
Okay,
and I'm on the drive team for that. So
okay,
I represent them in every competition.
okay. So you're from the Lancaster team, and this has nothing to do with your school.
No,
This is
it's
a
outside.
completely outside extracurricular that you do.
Yeah.
Okay, and how does that work out with your schoolwork? I mean, how do you keep up with everything? I believe high school can be very challenging, right?
I mean, first during freshman year, it was a really challenging. I took like really rigorous classes. It made me very tired all the time. And
Okay.
archer was also like I got like so lucky as well to be able to do both of them at the same
So
time.
you've had a tough journey though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was really
It's
tough.
not been the easiest journey. So what brought you to homeopathy initially?
Initially, I had a really bad asthma issue,
Okay.
and my noses were always clogged up, and I could never breathe, and that really affected my archery.
Because you
And
have to practice every day
yeah, every
and
day,
outside, right?
especially in the wintertime.
Right.
It was so bad. I used to skip school for like months or a couple of days. And I know like high school you can't do that
You
anymore.
cannot do that. Yeah.
And it's really tough for me and my family. So initially we were going to like asthma treatments, whatever is possible. But that didn't really work at all. I just kept getting attacks here and there.
So
And
you
then I
use
realized when I was going into the national level, they wouldn't allow me to actually take those medications
right.
anymore.
So the asthma drugs were not allowed by the National Association of Archery.
Yeah,
You were being drug tested, correct?
yeah.
Is that why you and your mother walked in to your
I mean, that was
homeopathy
like
at that?
one reason, but my mom told me initially when she went to an Ayurvedic like homeopathic doctor in India,
Mm-hmm.
and she told me she had really severe asthma as well.
Okay.
And she was telling me that yeah, like we can find one here. There's of course going to be somebody here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to that instead
Right.
because my entire life I've been using asthma treatments like the drugs. They just never
Which
worked.
ones were you using? You were on Symbicort or what
I'm
were
not
you
really
on?
sure, but it was one of those like red inhalers.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you had the inhaler, you had the pump, you
hmm
were on full asthma drugs, and you were
Yeah.
not getting any better.
Yeah, I got no better. And
Okay.
then I had to be like, I can't put my life through
Right.
this. It's
Yeah.
just
And
so
you,
bad.
yeah. And then the National Association also barred you
hmm
because they tested you for drugs in the system,
Yeah,
and those drugs were not allowed.
right. So
Okay.
then I was like, okay, we have to change this. I'm not
Okay.
going to keep on doing that.
Okay. All right. So do you remember how long ago you came to your homeopathy?
I think it was during sophomore year,
Okay.
during the winter time.
Okay.
It was when I got like severely sick.
You were very sick when you
Yeah, and
walked
I
in.
couldn't even breathe. I
Yeah.
couldn't do anything. It was just terrible. I had to skip practice. I had to skip school for like weeks.
Right. You were initially, I believe, I remember you were out for 4 or 5 weeks
Yeah.
at a time, and
And I
things
got
were
letters from the school telling me you
right.
have to go back, and I can't. I just physically can't go back.
Yeah, your mother was super
So
concerned. You were on
yeah.
steroids, and then you had to be weaned off of those.
hmm
Okay, so I would say it was almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years, right?
hmm
It's been
It's
okay.
been
All right. Talk to me after choosing homeopathy. How did things change for you?
well. First of all, I'm able to breathe, so it's
Oh, that's
great.
nice.
Yeah, my energy levels, my like asthma is completely or just so much better.
Okay.
So I'm able to breathe. I can go to school, and if I ever get sick, I can recover in a
Took
couple.
you 3 years to get to
Mhm.
this point where when was the last time you felt sick now after 3 years?
Um,
You can't remember.
I don't really remember that.
And it's
much.
already winter and you can't remember.
Yeah,
This is your first year of being completely not being sick even once.
And it's crazy because like there's a flu virus going on in school. Like my mom is sick. I just didn't get anything.
That's
And
awesome.
It's great. Yeah.
Right. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. So, but let's backtrack a little bit. So it took you 3 years. What happened in the middle of those 2 years? You slowly weaned off the asthma drugs, correct?
Yeah, it took some time to get off of those drugs because they're just like in my system for so long.
Right. And after getting off, then in the summer you'd be okay, but the winter was a little harder for you.
The winter was really hard, yeah.
Yeah, you did get sick. In the first year, you got sick 3 times. In the second year, I think you got sick two times.
Yeah.
Very sick.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, and now third year, you haven't gone sick yet. So it's been a journey.
Yeah. I mean, nothing is like smooth.
Nothing is instant, but you stuck it out.
Yeah.
Why did you stick it out?
I mean, I knew if I went back to the drugs, it just wouldn't give me anything. I mean, like what? I would be okay for 1 or 2 days, but then back, I would get it. I would just get it back again. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to breathe at all.
Do you feel that homeopathy or coming to your homeopathy or talking about certain other things, aspects of your life gave you a chance to grow further on a personal level?
Yeah, I grew so much. I learned so much from talking to you every time. And I learned like where I need my priorities set, like what I should do to get to those priorities, what's important in my life, you know. Career wise for college, I really didn't really know what to do, and I still really don't. But talking to you, I realized I should be doing things that actually make me happy.
You're still deciding.
Yeah,
you haven't decided
I haven't
quite
really decided
yet.
Yeah, a lot of people told me just go into college. I was very just like narrow-minded.
Okay.
But then when I met you, I became a way more open-minded in everything.
So, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And do you feel like there were other aspects of your stress levels that were also addressed that you felt that the BCom helped you in any way?
Oh yeah, the BCom helped me a lot. So I think initially I had lots of stress in just general. I wasn't really sure how to manage, of course, archery in school. And also in archery, I do have stress as well. But when I'm taking BCom and all these like different things you gave me, and like actually following the protocol.
Following the protocol was
because I used to not follow the protocol like properly. But after I started following it, like and being more in rhythm, I was able to like be more in control of myself.
Good. So you took charge of your own life. You followed the protocols, and they helped you overcome a lot of your stressors.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like this has been your transformational year because you've taken charge and you're really following through the protocols and you haven't been sick and you're really on point with everything?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a great year.
I really have had the privilege and the honor of watching you transform into a full-fledged butterfly. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You've accomplished so much. You're a national level archer. You're in National Honor Society. You are one of those prime examples of the all-American girl.
Really?
Looking amazing
Thanks.
and doing amazing things. I cannot wait to see what the future brings in for you. I'm very proud of you, Charvika.
Thank you.
You are one of my star performers. And I have to say I'm super proud of you and I'm waiting to see what you will do next.
Thank you.
I know your parents are very proud of you, your family is very proud of you, and you'll do amazing things in your future, whatever you decide. So thank you so much for being here with us. I really appreciate your time and I wish you the best for the future.
Thank you so much.
Take care.